Hi, everyone. It's Nicole here, and I'm coming to you today with episode 48 of my Question of the Day series. Thank you so much for joining me, and I do hope that you enjoy today's topic. So, what question are we focusing on today? Well, it's an interesting question about reading skills. And the question is, what should I read to improve my reading skills? Look, that's a really good question. And for me, it's great to know that you are keen to focus on this really important area because reading is important, even if we might not think so. Reading is important when you're learning a language, any language. It is essential to read in that language every single day. And that's what we're here to do. So, today I'm going to give you some tips about what you can read so that you do improve your reading skills and you become much more confident as an English reader. Are you ready? Number one, it's really important for you to read what you are interested in. So, what do you normally read in your native language? What do you normally read? And why do you read it? What do you read and why do you read it in your language? I'm sure you read it because you're interested in it. Am I right? Look, no one is forcing you to read this. You make the choice yourself. Well, you know, the same needs to be true for English. It is so important for you to choose something that you are interested in. A topic that you enjoy and that you'd like to learn more about. Believe it or not, your reading skills will really, really improve quite quickly if you read something that you enjoy. Your focus will be a lot better because you're interested in the topic. And if you concentrate, well, you will understand so much more. And if you use reading strategies to help you understand what you don't understand, well, you'll even have the chance to learn new vocabulary and new expressions. Sounds great, doesn't it? So, which areas are you interested in? What would you like to read? What would you like to learn a little bit more about? Maybe animals? Maybe travel, holidays? Maybe politics if you're interested in that. Think about it. What are you interested in? And make sure you read about that. Number two, I'd like you to read short daily articles. Because when it comes to reading and any other skill, actually, it's important to practice consistently. It's important to do a bit of reading every single day if you want to improve, if you want to see results. You don't need to read an entire book every day or an entire chapter even every day to achieve this result. Short daily articles, news articles, are actually enough. I'd suggest a news article, either in a newspaper or online. It's up to you. But choose a short one and obviously choose a topic that you're interested in. And make sure that you read one article every day. It won't take you very long, but the fact that you're making the time to do this, to read this every single day, well, that's the key to reading success. It's all about consistency and practice. And if you tell yourself that you're going to read a whole chapter, well, you won't. So keep it short, keep it entertaining, interesting, and you will do it. Number 3, read a book that you've already read. Hey, that's a genius idea. Is there a book in your language that you absolutely loved? I'm sure there is. Well, how about you read it in English too? You already know the story, so you can focus on the English words, the English sentences, and their meaning. And you'll probably be much more motivated to read because you know what comes next, and it won't be too difficult for you to understand. So read a book that you've already read. Doesn't matter what it's about, but the fact that you already know the story, well, you're already 90% of the way there. Number 4, how about you read the book of a movie that you really enjoyed? Do you have a favorite movie? Have you really enjoyed a movie recently? Is there a movie perhaps that you'd like to see again? Well, why not read the English book for this movie? You'll understand so much more, and you'll be interested to compare the book and the movie to really see what's the same, what's different. It's a good idea, isn't it? Compare the book and the movie. What's the same? What's different? Which do you prefer? you know, You'll learn new vocabulary and expressions and grammar at the same time. So that's a real bonus. And who knows, after reading the book or while reading the book, you might realize that you actually like the book even more than the film. How good is that? So read the book of the movie. A quick overview here of the key points from today. Number 1, stick to what interests you, okay? You will be much more focused and much more motivated to read if you enjoy what you're reading. You'll automatically improve if you focus, if you enjoy it, if you think the topic is interesting. So do that. Number 2, go and read news articles every single day. Whether they're online, whether they're in a newspaper, magazine, doesn't really matter. But remember that consistent daily practice leads to great results. Okay, so read every day. Keep it short and sweet. It doesn't have to be an extra long article, just a short article that you're interested in, and read it every day. Number 3, read the same book again. If you've already read a book in your language and you thought, wow, I really like this, it's a lovely story. Well, how about you go and read it in English as well? Why not? That way you will enjoy the story over again, but you'll also improve your English at the same time. Big bonus. And number four, how about you read the book of the movie? If there's a movie that you really loved, really enjoyed, well, go and read the book. And who knows, you might like the book even more than the movie. That would be great. So there you go. They're my tips for how to improve your reading skills by choosing things to read that you enjoy. A quick bonus tip from me before we go. Look, it doesn't really matter what you read, okay? The main thing is that you read. You need to read because reading something is much better than reading nothing at all. I'm sure you agree with me. So make sure you set aside some time every single day to read something in English. Even if it's at the end of the day when you're lying in bed, okay? Don't go to sleep until you've done your daily reading. And you will thank yourself for doing that and for being so focused and persistent because you will see your reading skills improve. And that's the goal, isn't it? Wonderful. If you have any questions about today's episode or any other questions about the English language that you'd like to ask, please get in touch. I'd love to help you and to feature your question on a future episode. And of course, if you enjoyed today's episode, come and join me for more. I have an amazing free learning community on YouTube, on Facebook with my group and my page, on my blog, my website. They're all for free. And then if you'd like a little bit more assistance, I also have a lot of amazing online courses, a learning library, a VIP club, you name it. It's all there to help you achieve the best English results that you possibly can. So, thank you for joining me today. I do hope you enjoyed this topic from the question of the day and that it has inspired you to go and read something in English today and every day. If you found my tips helpful, please share them with your family and friends. Click on the share button so that they can watch this episode as well. Thank you so much again, and I wish you a wonderful day. Happy reading.